Harold Thompson glanced at the faded invitation one last time before slipping it into his worn leather jacket pocket. It had been 60 years since the Glenwood High School Dance, a night filled with laughter, dancing, and promises of forever. Today, Harold stood at the entrance of the Evergreen Ballroom, the same venue where memories were made decades ago. The grand chandelier still sparkled, casting a warm glow over the polished wooden floors and ornate decorations that mirrored the elegance of the 1950s. As he took a deep breath, Harold felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. The years had etched lines on his face, and his hair was now a distinguished silver, but his heart still beat with the same youthful anticipation. He remembered the thrill of preparing for that dance. The carefully chosen suit, the promise to his sweetheart to ask her to dance, and the endless evenings spent rehearsing moves to the latest rock and roll hits. The room buzzed with chatter and the clinking of glasses as other guests began to arrive, many of whom Harold recognized from photographs that adorned his mantel at home. Faces that had once been vibrant with youth now carried stories of lives well lived. He spotted Margaret, his high school sweetheart, her eyes lighting up as she saw him approaching. They had shared dreams under the starry sky that night, dreams that life had taken them on different paths but never quite erased. Harold's footsteps echoed softly as he made his way to the center of the ballroom. The band began to play a familiar tune, and memories flooded back. Late-night conversations, first dances, and the bittersweet farewell as they parted ways after graduation. Tonight was not just a reunion. It was a journey back in time, a chance to relive the joys and confront the sorrows that had shaped their lives. As the first notes of the song filled the room, Harold extended his hand to Margaret. Their eyes met, and in that moment, the years melted away. They began to dance, their movements a tender echo of the past, weaving together the threads of their shared history. Around them, old friends joined in, each pair telling their own story through dance and laughter, bridging the gap between yesterday and today. As Harold and Margaret swayed to the familiar melody, the world around them seemed to pause. Margaret's smile was a beacon of the past, her laughter a reminder of countless evenings spent dreaming together. They spoke softly, reminiscing about their favorite moments, their first dance under the twinkling lights, the secret notes passed in class, and the promises made beneath the old oak tree at the edge of the schoolyard. Nearby, Harold caught sight of Mr. Jenkins, his former chemistry teacher, now a respected scientist who had traveled the world. They shared stories of triumphs and challenges, reflecting on how those high school lessons had paved the way for their diverse paths. In another corner, Linda and George, once the shy kids who hung back at assemblies, now celebrated their golden anniversary, their love story inspiring those around them. As the evening progressed, Harold found himself lost in conversation with several friends, each encounter unveiling layers of their shared history. He listened to stories of love found and lost, careers pursued with passion, and families grown with patience and care. Every conversation was a thread, weaving a rich tapestry of collective experiences that underscored the enduring bonds forged in youth. The deeper Harold delved into these interactions, the more he appreciated the resilience of human connections. Time had not only aged their bodies, but had also deepened their spirits, allowing them to cherish the moments that truly mattered. He realized that while life's paths may diverge, the foundation built during those formative years remained a source of strength and comfort. As the night drew to a close, Harold and Margaret stood together once more, the final song playing softly in the background. They shared a quiet moment of understanding, acknowledging the journeys they had traveled and the memories that would forever bind them. The Evergreen Ballroom, with its timeless charm, had not just rekindled old friendships, but had also provided a space to honor the enduring spirit of their youth. As the final notes lingered in the air, a hush fell over the ballroom. The soft lighting cast long shadows, creating an intimate ambience that seemed to draw everyone closer. Harold felt a profound sense of gratitude wash over him, realizing how these reunions served as mirrors reflecting their individual growth and collective journey. Margaret, noticing his contemplative gaze, reached out and took his hand, their fingers intertwining naturally. "Do you ever think about how different we all are now?" she whispered, her her eyes meeting his with a mix of nostalgia and wisdom. Harold nodded, squeezing her hand gently. Yes, and yet, some things never change. Our dreams, our fears, the way we support each other. Their conversation delved into the essence of their enduring friendship, exploring how shared experiences had shaped their identities and provided anchors in turbulent times. Across the room, laughter erupted as an old prank was recounted, bringing tears to some eyes and smiles to others. It was moments like these that underscored the importance of remembering where they came from. Each story shared was a testament to their resilience, showcasing how they had navigated life's challenges while holding on to the bonds formed in youth. As midnight approached, the atmosphere grew more vibrant. The DJ, sensing the evening's emotional currents, transitioned to an upbeat tempo, inviting everyone to let loose. Harold looked around, seeing faces illuminated with joy and freedom, reminding him that despite the passage of time, the spirit of their youth still thrived within each person. In a secluded corner, an elderly couple danced gracefully, embodying a lifetime of love and commitment. Their presence served as a poignant reminder of the possibilities that lie ahead, inspiring younger attendees to cherish and nurture their own relationships. Harold felt a surge of inspiration, realizing that tonight was not just a reunion, but a celebration of life's intricate tapestry. The intertwining stories of success, loss, love, and perseverance created a rich mosaic that highlighted the beauty of human connections. It was a peak moment where past and present converged, offering a glimpse into the future shaped by shared memories and mutual respect. As the night reached its zenith, Harold and Margaret shared one last dance, their movements in perfect harmony. Under the chandelier's gentle glow, they symbolized the enduring power of friendship and the timelessness of cherished memories. The Evergreen Ballroom, witness to their lives' unfolding chapters, stood as a beacon of hope and continuity, ensuring that no matter where life took them, the bonds forged within its walls would remain unbreakable. As the final notes of their dance faded, the room seemed to pulse with renewed energy. Harold and Margaret separated gracefully, their smiles reflecting a shared understanding that words could scarcely capture. Suddenly, the lights dimmed further, and a spotlight focused on the stage where an unexpected guest took the microphone. "Ladies and gentlemen," a familiar voice announced, drawing everyone's attention. It was Daniel, a once shy member of their group, now a renowned musician. The room buzzed with anticipation as he began to play a heartfelt melody, each note resonating deeply with the assembled friends. His music wove through the ballroom, a powerful reminder of the paths they had each taken. As Daniel's performance reached its crescendo, strangers and old friends alike found themselves swaying together, united by the universal language of music. Memories surged, laughter and tears mingling in a harmonious blend that transcended time and distance. Harold glanced around, noticing faces that had changed, yet remained fundamentally the same, bound by shared history and enduring love. The peak came when Daniel dedicated his final piece to the group, expressing gratitude for their unwavering support and the inspiration they had provided him over the years. The room was enveloped in a profound silence, the weight of his words sinking in. It was a moment of collective reflection, where each person acknowledged their individual journeys while celebrating the unity that had brought them together tonight. As the last note lingered, applause erupted, echoing the sentiments of appreciation and connection. Harold felt a deep sense of fulfillment, recognizing that this reunion was more than a mere gathering. It was a reaffirmation of their intertwined lives and the impact they had on one another. As the evening drew to a close, the lights brightened, and guests began to drift away, carrying with them the warmth of rekindled friendships and the promise of future reunions. Harold and Margaret lingered, sharing a final embrace under the now serene chandelier. The Evergreen Ballroom stood silent once more, its walls having borne witness to a tapestry of lives interwoven with love, resilience, and unwavering bonds. In the end, the night underscored the timeless truth that while life may lead each person down different paths, the connections forged in youth remain steadfast anchors. It was a celebration of growth, a tribute to shared history, and a hopeful glance toward the future. As they left the ballroom, Harold felt certain that the unbreakable bonds they had reaffirmed tonight would continue to guide and support them.